Perfect example. Two students, right? They both start on the same exact playing field, right? They both start with the same exact skill level, everything, right? They even join a company and they sell the same amount of products when they first start, right? But one of the students, every time he goes back home, he buys courses because he really wants to figure this out. He buys courses, he learns from other salespeople, he learns techniques, and he keeps implementing. The stuff that doesn't work throws away, the stuff that does work, he keeps it. And in the short term, it looks like these people are the same. But nobody knows that student A, let's say student A, student B. Nobody knows that student A is feeding his brain. Student B is just comparing itself to student A, and as long as those numbers look good, student B is just watching student A and just be like, well, I'm keeping up with this person, so I'm good, right? Now, short term, they both moving along closely, pretty much side by side. Student A starts creeping out a little bit. Student B tries to keep up. Student A starts creeping out a little bit. Student B tries to keep up. Creeping out, keep up. Creeping out, keep up. Student A is gradually getting better, and the results are gradually getting better. B is trying to keep up, but if you fast forward over a period of, let's say, 5 years, student A is all the way up here financially. Student B is less than half of that. Student A, if he keeps feeding his brain, student A is at $500,000 a year. Student B is maxed out at 100. You know what I mean? Or maxed out at 125, right? He only can watch student A for so long, and he only try to keep up for so long before eventually student B just gave up. You know what I mean? Or better yet, you know what student B gonna do? Talk shit about student A. That's what student B gonna do. Talk shit about student A. Student A getting lucky and da-da-da and blah, 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 and da-da-da. Find excuses, coping mechanisms. Basically, when you talking about others, you just coping. You just coping from your incompetence. That's all. You know what I mean? Now, student A could eventually catch student B, but because student A is so far behind student B, it's going to take time. So then when student A starts to try to catch student B, it's too late. The only time you're going to catch student B is if student B hits a level that he likes and stops learning. That's called a plateau. If he plateaus at 500, well, if you give student B the same amount of time over the course of years, he can surpass him. Always going back to my same point. Knowledge is a student's responsibility, not the teacher's. It is not the teacher's responsibility. There's too much knowledge out here. There's too many people giving the knowledge. There's too many things that you can learn the knowledge. At the end of the day, you got to figure out, you got to learn how you learn, and then you got to learn how to implement that. That is it. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you want to book a one-on-one mentorship call with me, click the link in the bio. Whether you make less than $200,000, you need help getting there, or you make more and you want to jump into real estate investing, click the link in the bio, book a call with me ASAP.